Good morning. It's January 7th, about 5:30 in the morning. Just came out to salt the puddles and make sure that the parking lot's not slippery. But I haven't done a video of this. This is my one of my favorite machines. It's a JCB 212 SL. Sorry, 210 SL, which is basically 3CX compact back in the old days. It's a 2004. It has four-wheel drive all the time and four-wheel steer all the time. And I have HLA 7 to 13 snow wing. It came, when I bought the machine, with a 9 to 14 snow wing, and it's on another machine that I have right now. And on the back I have a Western Pro Flo 900 tailgate salter that I had custom mounts made up so it fits on the machine. So this Western Pro Flo I had for my truck, and I had a swing away mount, but it's not big enough. Really, I recommend people to get a slide-in salter. I have two strikers on my other trucks that service different areas, but this morning I just wanted to come out and get rid of some salt that I had left over in here and give the machine a good run. It hasn't been out in 2 weeks. We've been pretty lucky here. The weather's been mild for the last 2 weeks. Nothing's really happened. And it's just like the big salters, the Tornadoes, the Strikers, they all have an accessory harness already wired in. This one's just inside of here. It's kind of a pain in the butt to work in, but I hooked up these lights, and I had both flashing lights working, but unfortunately the one went out for some reason. But it's just like a big salter. It has an auger that goes side to side. It has a vibrator, and it has an inverted V and a top screen. So it's basically like a big salter, just in a small package. And it holds about 10 50-pound bags of salt. It's kind of dark, but we always work in the dark when we're plowing snow. Got to be here before all the customers get here. So it's just like a regular backhoe, just without the hoe. It's a skip loader, right? So the back window opens. There's your control panel on the side. I just wired up the Western harness there. It's the same harness as the trucks and everything, just wired up to the battery. And I actually just was kind of lazy, and I just put the control harness right there through the back window. And there's the big harness right there, your power and ground harness. So this is basically, it's hydrostatic, but it has a 4-speed transmission here. It goes pretty good. It does about 30 kilometers an hour. So You just have your forward reverse, kind of like a forklift, and you're good to go. And then over here, this is my loader control, and then this is my basically like your quick attach or your flow. So this I have the wings for the snow wing on a momentary switch, because I've heard apparently that if you leave the switch on, the rocker switch that they give you, it can burn out a solenoid. But this works awesome. This is the previous guy I bought this machine off of has it set up like this. So if you hold the switch one way, say you want the right wing, and you pull back or push forward, the wing opens and closes. And I have it set up just like how you want to do it. So if you're pulling back, you're pulling the wing back open. And if you're pushing the valve forward, you're closing the wing. So mentally, it works. Makes it a little bit easier. See, I'm holding the switch, pulling back. You can hear the machine loading up. I don't know if I can get everything in there. So pulling back, pushing forward. I love these HLA snow wings. They're very strong, very tough. A little bit heavier than the Metal Plus. I've never owned a Metal Plus. I've only had 2 snow wings. So, and they're made here in Ontario. I live in Ontario, Canada. A little bit simpler. I feel like the harness. It's only a 4-pin harness. And it's just a regular wire, trailer wire basically. So I have that switch there. The wire runs out of the cab. So it's just a 4-way trailer wire. So it's nice and simple, easy to do. Then I just mounted the Salter controller on the dash here so you can kind of drive and do what you need to do at the same time. But yeah, it's a nice machine. Does really good for plowing. I had the 9-14 snowing on it for our other location, but since it's up here, I have some condo driveways to do that are very narrow, and sometimes they have, it's basically a 2-car driveway, but they're owned separately, so sometimes you have a car there on the one side and sometimes you don't, so it fits in nice without worrying about hitting anybody. And when I do the driveways, I just pull the wings back all the way, and you basically have like a box and for back dragging. And then when you have out all the driveway snow out on the road, you just scoop her forward and push all the snow where you need to push it. So stay tuned for more.
Perfect.